welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the old Ncaa, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get this game going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Handoff to the back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, in the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Looks like Memphis will have the first down.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up. And they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Tailback takes the handoff again, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Punt team ready to put it away. They'll kick it away here.
Thanks.
And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
There's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. The Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. Can they reach the end zone this time? Always looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The offense will try to recover now at 2nd and 12. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Memphis 0.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Oh,
And it's incomplete, targeting a man
throw
right
that
near the
better.
goal line.
Wide
It's
open.
tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Yo, what the fuck is he doing? Wide open.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's good. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
I didn't get that. Oh, plugged up.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Now here's the toss play.
Why was my dude running slow as fuck, bro? This shouldn't make sense.
They get him down, but he
Got 90
crosses
fucking
midfield.
speed.
Got the ball at the 44.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a
It's
little
crazy,
bit.
dude.
Toss
It's
sweep
really
to the right.
proud.
Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Fine, baby.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's
Oh,
got a
good
man
play.
down the middle. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He needed the tight end for a completion.
Terrible.
3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal.
That's crazy. It's my shit right up
Tigers.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Play.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. He'll take a deep shot.
Oh, you beat him deep, my nigga. Easily.
The game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He slings this one deep down the left side. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The Buckeyes move into the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here.
My nigga.
Pass caught. Defense
What did I do there?
Short gain on that completion. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo
I
here.
fucking open this ball.
Running play called on 3rd and short. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game.
Brutus.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a
Let's
stop and
get it.
preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go.
Keep the ball.
Loose. Defense has got the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
The
offense spends their final time out of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This passing game is on fire today. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5.
I missed him.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Hope you're watching, Luke.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws a bullet to the right.
God, he
Throws
threw
a
it so
fastball, but it's
easy.
intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly
Thought
what
I
they
could
needed
be
to do.
cute with it.
Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us
Yeah,
about
ball,
game integrity,
run the ball,
not
run the
giving
ball,
this
run the
running
ball.
back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They stop
Look at that.
after a
2-yard
short
gain. You
gain.
take
It's
that.
Not a first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Bad.
Tackled at the 44, but
Who's
good
that
enough for a
playing
first
on
down.
that? Why am I?
Really good job here of converting by this offense. Let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to extend the play. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
What the fuck?
Hit as he
That's
releases
what I
it.
said.
And the
That's
pass
what
ball's
I said.
incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, he missed
dropping
fires
that?
again. 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his man, has the first down. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. The shotgun running play call. Powerful running here. They've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
Let's go.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. Looking for 6. And the ball is picked off.
Angle him. Get him. Good shit.
Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into
Well,
this game
buddy,
is to create a
why you
turnover.
try to do
They
this
get an
thing?
interception, and they're in business.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back.
Stupid, like the
Big
dude
game
just
before
stuck
he goes out of
there.
bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Memphis now operating in the red zone. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's press coverage now from these DBs. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 7.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They stop him right at the 24. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Fighting off the defender. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackle, but only now they're picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 24, Memphis 10.
You want a VIP entrance with the light on? I say you want a VIP entrance with the light on? Yeah, it's a really big difference.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Yeah.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot.
I'm trying to
And
be
it's intercepted.
stupid.
The last thing they could afford. He's got some room and some blockers here.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
Quick throw to the left side.
He
It's
caught
caught
it.
downfield. He's out of bounds after a nice gain and
Shit, trying to let
finally
this dude back
a
in the game.
spark of life from this offense.
The defense is
Fucking,
spread all over the field, creating some
Yeah, I was
one-on-one
starting to look. I'm
matchups,
about
and
to
the
book for
quarterback
next.
makes them pay for it.
End of
Fresh
next
set
month.
of downs for the offense. First down.
I just look at the price. It's mad cheap.
It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Always trying to go for it.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Random team, like available teams. No, because we joined. This is the other league that we joined. There's like 30 people in there, so that was the only available teams.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
I know, right?
Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off. Now
They said, you know who had it? OJ had it.
He's not gonna get
OJ
the
had the
first
team
down.
with the Ohio State and left. Yeah.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, gave him a chance.
Me? Yeah, I lost. Yo, my team is two foods. I lost to Roger beat me twice last year.
Down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to
Right.
convert.
Yo, that's the thing. They don't have no recruiting class. That's why I lost. The team sucks.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws to the tight
That's
end.
about to say, no way he catch.
Cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
You're not pushing, doing your own word, dog.
Remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock
Being a
keeps
man of
moving.
your
You're
own
late in the
word.
game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made. Room to run here. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down. working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
He's brought down at the 19-yard line. Brings up
It's third down for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They connect again. That's just an unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game.
This receiver's been making this defense
Who's home first?
the entire
Who's home
game.
first?
He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
And you're on top of the lead. Now, they just lost the lead.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into
Because
the
of
end
that.
zone for a touchback.
Yeah. Oh, but I'm saying Barcelona's on top in the Liga right now.
They are. They're on the 50%. Everybody's 30. They're like 41.
That's crazy.
And here comes the Tigers offense.
They gave up. They gave up.
Last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They'll test the right side here. Finding space at the 20.
Off the head, baby.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end.
The fuck on, baby. What can I do? What else can I do?
Great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25. And what a play for this defense.
But his defense is doing an outstanding job of
got
baiting this
blasted.
quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, what the hell?
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Important second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the
That's
wideout.
crazy. That's crazy. The dude literally followed him.
Can he take it all the way? Across midfield.
You to follow him.
He
That's
steps
best
out
to
of
do.
bounds after a
But damn,
great
that's crazy.
return.
That's
What a
stupid.
pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far.
Quarterback still running that fast after being blasted all
Heads out of
game.
bounds after
That's
a
crazy.
solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the grab on the move. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
He only got one more left.
Stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Oh, the dude didn't play underneath that? That's crazy. That's a pick.
Strong by
Jump
this
that,
quarterback.
brother.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football,
Got
he's
it.
so...
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Baby.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. So the win streak continues.